I remember when I was in secondary school and I wanted to improve my ball control. I wanted to improve my ball control and I wanted to improve my overall football in general. So of course I searched YouTube for tutorials on how to improve your ball control, how to improve your overall football. And different they will give you different things, YouTube, different suggestions. They'll be giving you different suggestions. I was seeing some that you should do gym work. I was seeing some that you should do body weight exercises. I was seeing that you should do cone drills, different stuff that you should do. But the one that really stuck to me was doing gym work and body weight exercises to improve my football. And now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm recording this video, I'm saying that it seems that was like the easiest option, to actually build talent, like to improve your ball control, to be able to do something that is not easy to do, is the hard part. But doing hard work and just grinding out is actually the easiest part. But to build talent is actually the hardest part. So that time I was searching YouTube for different body weight exercises. So I started from doing push-ups to doing squats to doing lunges to doing different body weight exercises. And before that, I started progressing to doing more of gym work. Of course, that time I could not afford the gym membership, so I used to put some books inside a bag and lift the bag. From there, I just kept progressing. But keep in mind, the progression was not in football. The progression was in my body. So I saw improvements in my body. But keep in mind, I also have a brother, and I always try to convince my brother that anything I'm doing, you should be doing it as well. So that time that I was into all these gym work, body weight exercises, I used to try and convince my brother to join me and do them. But he was not doing them because he was kind of like all this lazy, this hazard vibe that I don't need all this nonsense that you're doing. But the funny thing is that anytime we went to play small sided games, he always had the better of me. Like he was able to body me off, he had the better ball control than me. And I noticed that I was just stiffer. I was so uncoordinated, I was stiffer. And it made me realize that gym work and body weight exercise is not the best way to improve as a footballer. And training your technique is the actual best way to improve as a footballer. If you look at most of the best footballers, they grew up in they grew up playing small-sided games, barefoot, ball and wall work when they were small. They just had tons of repetitions as children. They were playing barefoot. They were enjoying themselves with the ball. They were not going out and doing bodyweight exercises. They were just having fun with the ball. And if you check YouTube and search Thierry Henry on gym and Bernardo Silva on gym, you see that Bernardo Silva says that he does not go to the gym. Thierry Henry too says that he does not go to the gym. Most of the top footballers that they don't even like the gym, but as per their coaches, their fitness coaches, they are not even fit, are telling them to do gym work. Gym work makes you uncoordinated and it isolates your muscles. Instead, if you want to train your athleticism and become more coordinated, then there's something called fascia. And fascia is like a thin connective tissue underneath our skin, and it's responsible for sensory. It's like our biggest sensory organ. So it's like fascia originated from Tai Chi. Tai Chi is all this slow tension movement that makes you more smooth. It's a Chinese martial arts, Tai Chi, I think. So fascia is a connective tissue that if you train your fascia properly and integrate your fascia, you actually have better ball control. I want to show you a simple exercise to be able to improve your fascia, which is going to give you better ball control. So I'm going to get my towel. I'm going to need a towel for this. So you get yourself a towel. Get yourself a towel. So we start training our fascia from the feet. If you want to learn more about fascia, you can just search fascia on YouTube. So you spread your towel like this, and then you you raise the heel of the walking leg. So now I'm working on my right leg. So I'm going to raise the heel of my right leg up like so. And then I'll expand the ball of the foot. Like, you know, if you want to puff out your chest, if you want to puff out your chest, you draw your two shoulder blades back. So here the first toe and the fifth toe. I'm drawing them back, so I'll be able to puff out the chest of the ball of the foot and expose the ball of the foot that is under this second toe. So like so. So you see that the extension in my feet, all these tendons are popping out. So, and this ATT is popping out. So that's a good sign of fascial tension. And then you squeeze the toe by retracting the toes. You don't curl the toes. This is retraction. This is retraction. This is curling. So you retract the toes, not curl the toes. So at first, it's not going to be easy for you to retract the toes, but when you work on it slowly, you get better at it. So you puff out the ball of the, and while still puffing out the chest of the ball of the foot, you make sure that the ball of the foot is constantly touching the toe, and then you retract slowly. So start with 50 reps twice per day. And if you want my 30 days to elite ball control guide, then click the first link in the description. Thanks for watching.